What's up, YouTube? Copy7789 here. Coming at you guys, of course, with another deck profile. This one is going to be Chaos Dragons. Um, a couple things I just want to say real quick before I start into the deck. I'm not going to try and take too long. Um, for those of you who don't know, I'd say a ways back, Dragons was my deck. Like, that's all I really played. I played Hopeless Dragons when they first came out. I loved the deck. And then me and my buddy actually played Disaster Dragons when that became popular. Um, and then he actually played the Disaster Dragons a lot longer than I did. But I still really, really enjoyed the way Disaster Dragons played. And then this kind of deck just, I don't know, Dragons has always been one of those decks that it fits my playstyle. Like, just the way that it plays so aggressively. I've always been more of an aggressive player. I like making like the big kind of pushes, and I like just bringing out big monsters all the time that are easy to summon. And that's really what this deck does. um, One thing I do want to say, I love the way that this deck just basically puts pressure on the opponent. It's always putting pressure on the opponent. Um, I do want to say one thing. My buddy, who also was playing Disaster Dragons like way back when I was telling you about, was trying to perfect this deck way before Dallas and Toulouse um, had happened. So yeah, that's really all I want to say about my, I guess you could say, my experiences with Dragons. Um, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the main and extra. I don't have a side built at the moment. I'm gonna explain some things. Uh, Not many things, because I think you guys, the deck is pretty popular at the moment, and rightly so. I think the deck is very, very good. The only deck it really has a problem with is Inzectors. It's just one of those decks that, you know, Hornet is a really, really good card, basically. That's all I'm going to say about it. So yeah, I'll show you guys the main deck, and then I'll talk about a couple things as well. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. Start off with 2 Darkness Metal. We were testing 3 um, at one point, and 3 just was extremely cloggy. So yeah, that's really all I'm going to say about Darkness Metal. Triple Light Pulsar. Have to play 3 of these. Absolutely have to. This is the card that makes the deck really, really good, I believe. 3 Dark Flare Dragons. Now, the reason I play 3 Dark Flares is, one, there's a Future Fusion combo where you basically need to have 3 of these. And then its effect is really, really good. It banishes stuff that you just don't want your opponent, getting or using anymore. And it helps put lights and darks and stuff in your grave to use for the Chaos Monsters. So I really do like 3 Dark Flare Dragons a lot. It is really, really good. We are playing triple Eclipse Wyvern. Yes, it's going to be dead sometimes, but you really just want it for the times that you draw into your Darkness Metals. So you can, basically, it's a normal summonable dragon. And if they're going to waste like a Solemn Warning or something on a card like this, I have absolutely no problems with that. Because sometimes they will. If they think you're just going to summon Eclipse Wyvern to banish for Darkness Metal, they'll warning it, and then you might have a light in your graveyard to use for a Chaos Monster. I mean, Eclipse Wyvern is just really, really good. Like I said, the third one can be dead sometimes just because you get to your Dark Arm Dragon and your Darkness Metals, but I still think 3 should be played in general. 1 BLS. My buddy has mine at the moment, but yeah, BLS. Have to play this card, of course. Triple Chaos Sorcerer. Most of the time I've milled this, but anytime I've gotten it, like I said, it really, really hasn't been dead. So yeah, Triple Chaos Sorcerer. The guy in Toulouse played 3 for a reason. You're really not going to draw the Chaos Monsters dead whatsoever. So yeah, with the amount of milling this deck has. 1 Dark Arm, you basically have to play this card. Then you get triple Tour Guide and Sangan. This deck can absolutely utilize Tour Guide. You're banishing a lot. It just creates some stupid plays. Also, it's really easy for you to just go into a Leviathan Dragon with a Tour Guide, and if you have a Darkness Metal in hand, you special summon the Darkness Metal. That's really, really good in my opinion. Then you get into the hand traps, one Gores. You don't play back rows, so you play Gores. And then double effect Veiler. Deal with Inzectors, deal with windups, deal with opposing Tour Guides, or actually, really opposing Darkness Metals as well. It's decent to deal with as well. Then you get into the Lightsworn engine. You have triple Lila. That's standard, I believe. Triple Raikou, also standard. And then this is supposed to be an Aaron. My buddy also has my Aaron as well. But we play Aaron basically because you wanna be able to get over Zen mains, and Aaron allows you to get over Zen mains. It allows you to get over set monsters that you. Yeah, Aaron's just decent. Most of the time, it's been discard fodder for Solar Recharge, but yeah, Aaron's still pretty good. One Card Trooper. One is fine at the moment. I'll show you guys what I'll probably take out if I would end up bumping up to 2, but I haven't had a problem with 1. Plague Spreader. This opens up some very, very nice synchro plays. And at worst, you're going to just drop it with the Light Pulsar in the graveyard after you're dark. And then even when you do that, you still create some really, really crazy, awesome plays. Plague Spreader is really, really good in this deck, especially with Tour Guide too, because you can bring it back with Leviair Dragon and just make more synchros. And synchros are still good. All their effects are still good. So yeah. And then One Honest. I've milled it more than I've played it so far, but it's still really, really good with BLS because it can be an OTK. And it's also good protection for Light Pulsar, good protection for Eclipse Wyvern, for Lila and Aaron. If I did take something out for the second Card Trooper, it would be Honest, but I can honestly say Honest, when I did have it, it would come in handy. So, yeah, the One Honest. I believe that's like 30, I think it's 33 monsters? Yeah, 33 monsters, but you need to play a lot of monsters, so yeah. Then you get into the spells, the staples, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Lust Reborn. Future Fusion, I'm going to set this card off to the side because I'm going to show you quickly, like if you open some, like I'll just show you how you have to open to basically OTK and win the game, so yeah. One Allure because you run enough darks, that Allure is going to be good. One charge to get to your Lightsworns, and then of course triple Solar Recharge to discard the Lightsworns and get more milling. And basically, whenever I played Recharge, I've always milled monsters with it. You always are going to mill monsters, and it's a good way to just get a light and monster in the grave really quickly. So yeah. So that is the main deck. And then I will show you guys the extra deck before I show you the quick Future Fusion combo. 5-headed, you have to play this card because you play Future Fusion, of course. One Excadrill. This card is really, really good, especially with Light Pulsar Dragon. It's really, really easy for you to get Light Pulsar Dragon's effect off of the Excadrill. Because you just detach for the Excadrill's effect, and you special summon with Light Pulsar. So you basically go Excadrill, Light Pulsar, get Darkness Metal, special back Pulsar. You didn't lose anything, basically. And you play 3 Light Pulsars, 3 Chaos Sorcerers, so it's really not that hard to go into this card. One Utopia. Yeah, it's Utopia. Then the rank 3s, Zen Mains, Leviair, Giga Brilliant, but this is probably going to change to, I think it's called Tempo. I don't remember which, it's out of the new Ixie starter thing. It's the 1500 one that when it declares an attack, you can detach a material and double its attack for the turn, or double the Jin monster's, Ixie monster's attack for the turn. So I think I'm probably going to play that over Giga Brilliant. One Leviathan, you basically have to play this thing. and then 1 Acid Golem. So yeah, there's that. Sorry guys, my computer screen went blank for a second. Then you get into the Synchros. This is supposed to be a Void Ogre Dragon. I just don't have a Void Ogre Dragon at the moment, but you have to play this card, especially with Plague Spreader, where you can go Light Pulsar, or Special Summon Light Pulsar. Like, let's say you ditch 2 cards from your hand, so you're down to 1 card in hand, and let's say that 1 card is Plague Spreader. So you ditch a Light and a Dark, Special Summon back Light Pulsar, you summon Plague Spreader, Synchro into Void Ogre Dragon with 3,000. Light Pulsar's effect activates. You bring back Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal, you special back Light Pulsar Dragon. You basically won the game right there, because you can negate a spell or trap with Void Ogre Dragon's effect and all that. So you basically have to play Void Ogre, especially if you're playing Plague Spreader in here. Then the other staple ones, Scrap Dragon and Stardust Dragon. Scrap Archfiend. You play Scrap Archfiend because there is an OTK. I believe it's Darkness Metal, Light Pulsar, and yeah, Darkness Metal. Or you. Oh yeah, that's right. It's basically if you have Pulsar in hand with, or if you have Pulsar in field with Valor in hand, you summon Valor, Synchro with Light Pulsar for Scrap Archfiend, get back a Darkness Metal, a Darkness Metal, get back Light Pulsar, and that is 8,000 damage exactly. So it basically opens up an OTK. Black Rose, Brionac, and Catastor for the final monsters. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the Future Fusion combo really quickly, because this video is getting pretty long. I just don't want to take too much time with it. So yeah, just let me get the cards that I need for the combo real quick. It's basically you need Future Fusion and a Chaos Monster in hand. So in this case, I'm going to say a Light Pulsar Dragon. Okay. So what you will do is, 1 second here, I just need everything for it. Okay. So let's say you open with Future Fusion Light Pulsar Dragon, alright, in your hand. You activate Future Fusion. I'm just going to leave this to the side. You send to the grave Eclipse Wyvern, 2 Dark Flare Dragons, and both of your Darkness Metal Dragons, basically, is what happens. Okay? With the Eclipse Wyvern's effect, you remove Dark Arm Dragon from play. You special summon Light Pulsar Dragon by removing Eclipse Wyvern and a Dark Flare Dragon. By doing that, you add Dark Arm Dragon to your hand. So you special summon Dark Arm Dragon because you have 3 Darks in grave. You activate Dark Arm Dragon's effect, pop your own Light Pulsar. Light Pulsar goes to grave. You get back Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal effect activate. Bring back Light Pulsar Dragon. So there you go. You have another OTK. It's just, the OTKs that are opened up in this deck are truly, truly, truly amazing. So, yeah, that's really about it, guys. I know it took a while, but I figured I'd explain some of the things to you guys as well, just so you understood it. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this deck. It's really, really fun to play. Like, it's just, I can honestly say Rabbit got boring. Dark World is just Dark World. It does, you know, crazy things. But this deck just has so many different plays that it really, really, I really just truly enjoy playing the deck, I guess is the best way to put it. So that's all I have, guys. Make sure that you guys, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I absolutely appreciate it. Next weekend, probably not going to be able to get any videos up. Hopefully the weekend after I'll be able to get something up, maybe. Like I always keep saying about possibly duels at locals. I just didn't do it last time I went to locals because, well, I didn't have my camera with me, and I really, honestly, just didn't feel like taking my camera with me because I knew I'd be playing the entire time, so there was really no point. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Yet again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, peace out, YouTube.